Imagine skyrocketing to global fame in just a few years, turning a passion into a career and becoming one of the most influential voices in the digital world. This is the story of a young woman who started from humble beginnings and, against all odds, rose to the pinnacle of the streaming universe. This is the story of Rivers. In the fast-paced world of online content creation, where trends shift overnight and new stars are born every minute, few manage to rise above the noise and make a lasting impact. But every so often, a unique talent emerges. Someone who not only captures the audience's attention, but also redefines what it means to be a streamer. Known online as Rivers, Samantha Rivera has become among the most well-known Spanish-speaking content creators on the Twitch streaming platform. Born on August 20th, 1998 in Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Rivers started her career on YouTube in 2015, starting a trip into the content sphere. She first experimented with live broadcasts on Facebook, but she managed to make her final decision to Twitch in November 2021. Since then, she has attracted a following of around 3.5 million people. Rivers' commitment and charm have shot her into the highest ranks of the streaming world in just 2 short years. She established herself as the most watched female streamer on Twitch worldwide. She notably shares this honor with fellow Mexican streamer Vicky Palami, making them the only 2 Spanish speakers among the mostly American content makers in the top ranks. This success is evidence of Rivers' impact and popularity in many languages and cultures. The turning moment came when Rivers decided to drop out of university to fully pursue her content career, and she knew her choice was the correct one by telling Roberto Martinez in an interview how this audacious action really improved her numbers. Her success narrative is a wonderful illustration of how great results can come from combining enthusiasm with incredible content production. Rivers' career is most well known for an event where she was in attendance at the La Velada de Año Tres. This was a boxing tournament run by well-known Spanish broadcaster Ibai. With a record for the most viewers on Twitch, the event included the much-awaited game between Rivers and Spanish content producer Marina Rivers. One of the highlights of the evening, this clash drew in viewers and started a furious discussion. Each fighter encountered displays of their own flair, but the judges ruled in Marina Rivers' favor, which caused an uproar among supporters. Samantha Rivers, who battled with the more conventional Mexican style, frontal and aggressive, deserved the triumph, they said. On social media, the hashtag La Robada de Año swiftly trended, as many blamed the judges for unfairly supporting Marina Rivers. Professional boxer Sandor Martin responded to the cries by providing his fight analysis. He admitted that the initiative and more confrontational attitude of the Mexican boxer Sammy Rivers reflected the result. He understood, though, that Marina Rivers maintained a superior defense by fighting more intelligently and made good use of her boxing skills. Many supporters stayed dubious, though, in spite of the judges' analysis, since they felt Sammy Rivers' will and effort ought to have been recognized with the victory. The debate around the bout has opened the door for a possible rematch. Fascinatingly, Rivers has stayed mostly quiet about it, thanking her followers for supporting her, but she's not really said anything, despite the continuous discussion. Rivers' participation in events like that simply served to accentuate her mounting legacy as her career developed. Apart from her popularity on streaming, she also serves as the president of Pure FC, a team participating in the Kings League run under Gerard Piqué, a former footballer. This multifaceted approach to her profession reveals her adaptability and will to excel in different spheres. In the Esports Awards 2023, held in Las Vegas in November, it brought the gaming and streaming community together for a night of recognition. The Streamer of the Year category, which has evolved as a trademark of the event to showcase the finest skills in the streaming world, was among the most expected honors of the evening. Rising performers like fan favorites from XQC to Kai Cenat have often topped the streaming scene, mixed with a familiar name from this year's nominees. But the focus finally rested on Mexican streamer and YouTuber Sammy Rivers Rivera, who took the honors. Following her victory, Rivers turned to her X account to show great thanks and enthusiasm. Although her devoted following celebrates Rivers' victory, it also generated discussion amongst the larger streaming community. Her triumph underlines the increasing impact of Spanish-speaking streamers on worldwide venues. Her success narrative is evidence of the strength of many voices in the streaming environment and the fact that in the current era, language restrictions are progressively less of an issue. The acknowledgement of streamers such as Rivers and Ibai at events such as the Esports Awards reflect the more general trend where public personalities from many fields are honored for their successes, despite having different languages. The streaming community has experienced an explosion of fresh talent over the past year. Many streamers are, quote, coming out of nowhere and and rapidly acquiring a large following. Nevertheless, the top echelon of streamers stay mostly unaltered, but you'll likely see a flood of new faces in the coming years. This year, Rivers made an incredible mark on the industry, but where does this leave Rivers? Well, we'll know she'll keep creating content and likely be propelled to international acclaim.